Great/terrible news, Disney fans. It looks like Disney is having writers work on an adaptation of a new ride, not Pirates of the Caribbean again, not the Haunted Mansion per se, not necessarily Jungle Cruise we're talking about right now. We are talking about It's a Small World, somehow being turned into a movie. How?
I don't know. I'm scared. I never thought that the creepy animatronic ride that I persevered because my girlfriend liked it would come into a movie.
I think it has its strong points. But I want to talk more about the writing team going into it. It is the team of Tim Rasmussen and Vince DiMeglio.
Hey.
They are responsible for the Robin Williams, John Krasinski, Mandy Moore comedy License to Wed, which some do not like.
I didn't like it.
It was not good. No. I didn't like it. They haven't produced anything else since 2010's Marmaduke, which also became a classic. So this is
you're setting me up to be really excited about this right now, Kim. You've given me all the context to make me on the edge of my seat.
Yes.
So.
Okay, so maybe this isn't the most terrible idea if it's a loose adaptation. I mean, Tomorrowland didn't go so well.
I remember I came in the day after Tomorrowland when I had to review it, and I was struggling. Like, I thought it was painful to watch at times. Like, the acting was good. George Clooney was interesting storyline. It was painful to watch from what I had understood it was based on in the context of it. So I hope it takes a lesser approach than that. It was took far too much time to establish what the theme of Tomorrowland was, and not enough to focus on the journey of the people going to Tomorrowland.
So
that was just
it was
my minor
problematic, but it had potential.
Yes, it had potential. It could. Some people loved it. Trust me. We talked to Bibbs, who was on What the Flick, and he loved it. He thought it was a very, I would say, misinterpreted movie. No matter what way he interpreted it, I didn't enjoy it, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle bus for me. But this, I'm just trying to figure out how can they make it.
Okay, so what
enjoyable.
it is the dolls come to life,
Okay.
and it's a horror movie.
Interesting,
but
not with
racial
Disney's
unity,
theme.
So it's not that bad. Well, I saw some rumors online, and I want to say rumors because I could not find any other published material to substantiate this.
Yep.
But there was a rumor that a pitch for a Small World movie did come across Walt Disney's desk. For reasons I'm not sure of, it was not moved forward with, but it involved children of the UN being involved in some kind of crisis of being, I think, kidnapped, and the other children working together to save them. So, if we go along the lines of children of the world helping each other, or we go with the message of peace that it's supposed to be, we think of it a lot as just being an irritating song with little weird robots, doing repetitive movements. But it was, it's the basis of it is about, unity along the world, peace on earth, not caring about racism and celebrating our differences. It comes from a beautiful place. The song that everyone hates was actually penned by the Sherman Brothers in the wake of the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
I think it has good intentions that maybe we don't see right now, which we could draw upon.
Oh, that is a very good point. They could shatter the constant, I would say, abuse of Hollywood's power to stick with predominantly white actors and actresses and things that's been going on.
You can't have an all-white, It's a Small World.
Of course, no. And they would just be setting themselves up for a massacre if they did. They would just be awful. But I do agree with you, and they actually quoted that the only other song worse than the constant song in It's a Small World is 99 Bottles of Beer. I enjoy that song. Yeah. Many different ways you can turn it.
Well, it is argued that the It's a Small World After All song is the most translated and performed song on Earth.
Yeah, it's transcendent.
It's argued. Yeah. It's not necessarily official.
Yeah, the only thing that I will give in terms of what may be positive and looked at in this is that there's no real context. There's no real storyline that you have to follow piece by piece.
No, it's
open
like here's a bunch of different representations.
Yeah,
I do have problems with the Asia room in that it's smaller than the mermaid room, which is not a race. But I will overlook that for now if we can have a movie about racial unity in a positive way.
I think so too.
Or killer dolls. Up to you. Either way. Audience, which one do you like better? Or do you have a better idea? Let us know below in the comments. Oh, and which Disney ride would you like to see translated into a movie? I choose the Dumbo ride, the movie. Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.